Nonviolence Incorporation issues a statement on World Day of Social Justice. Poverty, famine, discriminatory policies, and blatant violation of human rights are the products of authoritarian regimes that undermine social justice. Noting the significance of social justice, the UN designated February 20th as the World Day for Social Justice. On this occasion, Nonviolence Incorporation published a statement in which it called on all world leaders to do their best in implementing social justice as a means to eradicate poverty and inequality. Nonviolence Incorporation Free Muslim Association publishes a statement on World Day of Social Justice. A lofty ideal justice is envied by the oppressors. The idea of justice enchants all groups of people, and those who administered it across history are idealized. However, when governments and nations part ways with justice, the thirst for it grows even more, and the oppressed nations nurture hopes of the coming of a savior and avenger in the end time. Even so, the idea of justice never dies out. The perception of justice does not remain the same over time. However, the nature of human beings has always sided with justice and was repelled at the idea of inequality and discrimination. Justice is considered to be superior to other spiritual qualities of equity, generosity, and equality. The Amir of the believers, Imam Ali, peace be upon him, has also hinted at this point and said, justice is superior to generosity because justice is to place everything in their due position, whereas generosity is to dislodge things from their own positions. Justice benefits everyone, while generosity benefits only a few. This is why justice is superior to generosity. The world's greatest thinkers and leaders, admitting to the reality that justice stands out generosity and other spiritual qualities, have also put forth their own definitions and descriptions of justice over the years. In 2007, the United Nations designated February 20th as the World Day for Social Justice and invited all member states to implement policies and agendas that would realize the idea of justice in all societies. On this day, the UN reminds governments and rulers of their duty to eradicate poverty and address the issues of unemployment, gender equality, and fair distribution of wealth and facilities. On this occasion, Nonviolence Incorporation published a statement and called on all world leaders, especially those in the Middle East, to focus their efforts on improving social justice in their countries. Here come some parts of this statement. In the name of God, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Social justice is still a basic demand in many parts of the world, especially in countries where authoritarian regimes are in power and have deprived nations from their God-given rights, which were guaranteed by divine religions long before any modern law. However, nations continue to suffer in the absence of divine laws. The international community chose February 20th to celebrate the World Day for Social Justice. On this occasion, Nonviolence Incorporation calls on all world leaders and governments to ensure social justice and fair distribution of wealth among all segments of the society. In addition, these governments need to reconsider their policies, which undermine the human rights. Historical experiences indicate the suppression of nations whose national riches were stolen by the ruling regime is futile. On this note, Nonviolence Incorporation requests all political regimes and governments to provide equal opportunities and the rights to protest and participate in political affairs to all their people. This human rights organization also condemns all discriminatory policies against religious and ethnical minorities and invites all governments to respect the rights of these minorities through their inclusive policies. In the end, Nonviolence Incorporation emphasized that all damages and losses imposed on nations which are caused by discriminatory policies should be compensated as a means to push societies towards enduring peace, stability, and security.